Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
All right, we're still in the middle of a very busy travel season. A lot of us are getting on planes lately. Ryan, when you fly, are you a sleeper? Do you usually manage to get some shut-eye?
I don't actually. I try to make use of my time, my downtime, my me time alone, just catching up with books, maybe my emails, maybe the in-flight entertainment. I don't really spend a lot of time sleeping on the plane.
What about if it's a really long flight?
Maybe.
Okay.
I did when I was younger, much younger. I would sleep on the floor of the of the plane because you could stretch. Well, I was smaller back then, so I could stretch myself across the aisle.
Oh, wow. Yeah. What? And no one said anything about that?
I think back in the day, no one really cared about a kid on the floor.
Okay. Well, don't do that now, guys. But if you ever try to get some shut-eye in economy class, you'll know that it's not the easiest thing in the world, you know? You got tight leg room, you have really upright seats, and your neighbors, of course, shifting around. If you're seated by the aisle, you may have people climbing over you to get to the bathroom all the time. So sleeping can feel like a losing battle, right? And on top of that, ultra long-haul flights are becoming more common now. Scoot has launched a new 13-hour direct route to Vienna, and Qantas is planning 20-hour flights to London. So learning how to sleep better in economy is becoming more of a necessity than a luxury. So how can you make the most of that narrow seat space? Experts say there are ways to improve your chances of real rest without having to fork out for business class. Do you have any tips?
It's not easy. I would say stay away from the coffee, first of all. So you are in the right state of mind, so to speak. You're not getting that buzz or just having the right mood to just slip into that nice, quiet moment on board. So that's one thing. The other, I would suppose, is getting the eye masks. Just to shut out any external light, and if you can, the earplugs as well.
Yeah, so you know your neighbor's glaring entertainment screen may kind of prevent you from sleeping. But yes, the Straits Times gave us 8 tips to help you sleep better in economy, and I'm going to be picking out my favorite ones. The first up is, you're right, those eye masks and earplugs, use your travel toolkit wisely. So blocking out sound and light can do wonders, especially if your seatmate is kind of binge watching movies. So total blackout eye masks and custom fit earplugs are best if you're a light sleeper. And you should also remember that you should and can recline your seat. A lot of people feel bad, right? That the person behind can be bothered by you reclining. But experts recommend a recline angle of about 100 to 120 degrees is very important for better rest. So even if you feel like it's not reclining all the way down now, or it's less reclined, it still helps. Of course, you should be polite. Check if the person behind you is eating before you lean back. But even a small recline reduces the strain on your back and neck.
Yeah. How about those pillows, the ones you put on your neck?
Yes, so apparently this is also very important because neck and spine alignment is everything. You're not meant to sleep sitting up, right? But if you must, a good travel pillow that supports your neck, and tuck a rolled up hoodie or pillow behind your lower back for lumbar support. That's supposed to reduce pressure on your spine and help you stay in a more natural position.
Yeah, it's nice. But sometimes I forget to bring it. Can I roll up a blanket or something?
I think anything that you feel like would be able to hold your neck up for a period of time. Got to be a pretty solid kind of jacket though. And how about the footrests? Do you ever use the footrests?
No, I don't even remember it sometimes. It's under my seat.
Yeah, so if your seat has a footrest, actually don't rely on it too much. Experts say they can actually make things worse by compressing your organs and blood flow. So better to keep your feet flat on the floor and stretch when you can.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, it does put you in a different position. So kind of compresses the space that you already have.
Yeah, and go easy on sleep medication. Now, I'm guilty of this. I would try to pop something if I'm really desperate for sleep. And it might be tempting to try to knock out via medication, but doctors actually caution against it. Melatonin, for example, only works if taken at the right time, and even then it doesn't work like a knockout kind of drug. So always try it on land first and then consult a doctor before flying with it. But yeah, you shouldn't have that as your immediate go-to, you know?
Yeah.
And also don't skip meals. I mean, I don't usually skip meals on board, but an empty stomach can actually keep you awake.
Yeah.
So have a light snack like crackers or fruit before trying to sleep. And like you said, avoid caffeine and spicy food. Greasy meals can also mess with your digestion.
So I'm a bit torn on this, right?
And
Should
make
I
sleeping harder.
eat as well before taking a nap? Because I would feel bloated.
Oh, interesting.
So I think each his own.
Yeah, but maybe not a huge meal, like a light snack, so that you feel satiated and satisfied. I'm the type that I can sleep pretty well if I feel like I've had a good little snack, you know? No? Maybe just me.
I guess it does help that you're not totally hungry and starving. Otherwise, that's going to be distracting you.
Yeah, well, if you guys have any more tips, we'd love to hear it. 88550893. Next time you're stuck in the middle seat on a red-eye flight, remember, with a bit of planning and the right accessories, catching some decent sleep in economy is possible. It's not 5-star comfort, but hey, it's better than not sleeping at all, right?
All right, or get business class.
Or get business class.